What's going on, Dragon Ball Z fans? Paul aka the COD Brothers Gaming here with another Dragon Ball Z Battle of the Gods update. If you guys don't want any spoilers on the movie, I suggest you X this video out right now, just a spoiler alert. Anyway, apparently this is some really bad news for a lot of you guys because Funimation is allegedly saying that it's going to take 2 years to dub Battle of the Gods. I have a few sources, but here's one of the screenshots that I have. And if a lot of these guys are saying this, and apparently a lot of these guys are telling the truth in half of their things that they're putting out there, this is kind of a big rumor that might be true. Because if these guys are acclaimed sources that are always telling the truth, I'm pretty sure that it's kind of like this. Maybe if the support gets raised and they actually hit the goals that they were aiming for before that I stated, like the money-wise goals and stuff like that, and the support, we'll be seeing it come faster or something like that. But for now, I don't think it's going to be coming anytime soon. I predicted November or maybe even a year. But apparently they're saying 2 years, and that's how it used to be. Wasn't that how it was from Japan to US before? But I think right now they actually do have their hands full with Dragon Ball Z Kai, because Dragon Ball Z Kai is going into the Majin Buu saga, if you guys don't know this yet. And that could be taking up some time from the dub and the licensing and stuff like that. So I'm not sure if they want to spend all of that money right now and wait to see how this movie does. But also, the plotline and everything was pretty much true. Everything I stated before is pretty much almost 100% true. Goku does go Super Saiyan God, Vegeta did show some potential of being stronger than Goku, and he does give up at the end. That's all what happened. Now also, I did send us some tweets on Facebook and Twitter. I can't share any like clips and stuff like that on YouTube because, first of all, I'm a YouTube partner and I think that's against the rules, so I can't do that. And if I put it in the description, that's also against the rules for me. So if you guys want to see them, I can just send them out to you guys on Facebook and Twitter. Follow me on Twitter or just follow the Facebook page. I'm not trying to do you guys any wrong. I'm just trying to help you guys see these clips because this was some amazing fighting scenes. I've seen Super Saiyan God Goku going against ballz and stuff like that. Oh my god, I can't wait to see this movie. Now, as far as a subbed version goes, I think you guys should know that the sub version isn't that hard to do. It's very easy to do a sub version. That's why in like animes it only takes like a day to sub an entire episode. I think it's not that hard to translate and put into subtitles, but it is hard to translate into the English language. That part is hard to do. But apparently some cinemas in Tokyo, Japan actually already had it translated in English, so that's a plus. And it was about 85 minutes. The movie is about 85 minutes, and I heard that the Super Saiyan God form only had a minute or two of screen time. Goku didn't know how to control it or something like that, but the powers went into like the Super Saiyan form. That's why he was able to use some of it. It lingered into an after effect onto the Super Saiyan form. That's why you guys see him in the trailers doing that. And I guess that's why he was in Super Saiyan 3, because he wasn't in Super Saiyan 3 afterwards, because it's a glitchy form. I stated that in another video, but this is some pretty bad news for a lot of us fans. If Dragon Ball Z Kai is moving to the Majin Buu saga, I'm hoping they bring back the old Gohan voice. I'm not a big fan of the Kai series. I like how they're bringing it to the children nowadays, because that's what it's somewhat relevant to what we grew up with, the hardcore fans. But I miss the Bruce Falconer music. I don't know why there were some people saying, what about the Bruce Falconer music? I don't care about that. The music is like 50% of the show. I don't care what anybody says. In the background, the music is what intensified the fighting. Go look up any of the themes. I'm telling you, when you hear Vegeta with the Hell Bells theme, go look that up. It's just epic. It states badass. So that's one of the things that I don't really like hype for. But at least it's being spread to the masses. Am I right? Am I right? And I'm talking about things being aired on TV as opposed to DVDs, because DVD sales aren't the same as the TV series. I don't know why people keep bringing DVDs into this when DVDs are the cause of animes dying. A lot of animes don't make it that far. That's why they don't get more seasons dubbed and stuff like that. So, DVD sales are relevant. I'm talking about it being aired on TV, which is owned by Nicktoons. It is owned. Nicktoons bought everything out. They actually own all the rights to airing it, because they bought the movies, they bought Dragon Ball, they bought Dragon Ball Z, they bought Dragon Ball GT. The only way I think Toonami could do it is if they get I don't know. I don't even know if they can get Dragon Ball Z. I know that if Nicktoons has it, they're just keeping it there because they won't air it because of the blood and stuff like that. But they will just hold it to hurt the competition. I don't even think it's going to appear on Adult Swim. Now, I have a few more information, things like that. So, I have an interview here from Akira Toriyama. It was an interview. I have the link in the description if you guys want to read it. I'm not lying in any of these things. I'm a trustworthy guy. I actually find these sources and I'm just reading them as they are. And most of them are almost 100% true. I really think that almost all of these are legit, and so far they all have been. But here's a little bit of an interview. You guys can read it in the description along with me. The question was, why did you name the movie Dragon Ball Z Battle of the Gods? Akira Toriyama says, because my idea that there will be two gods fighting, a god of destruction and a Saiyan god. The interviewer goes on to say, could you go into more detail? Akira Toriyama also goes on to say there was no specific concrete reason. Using gods and space aliens was natural for me. I've been using these characters since Dr. Slump. He also goes on to say things like why there are two of them, like Whis and ballz or Birasu. I think that's how they also pronounce his name, Birasu. So it's ballz or Birasu. They were he was talking about how, remember when Nappa and Vegeta came back to planet Earth, or came to planet Earth for the first time? He likes doing the enemies in pairs of two, because you always have like that one guy in front, that like Nappa, that was thinking that he's the strongest, and apparently there's one quiet guy in the back that's even stronger, and that's what Whis is. He taught ballz or Birasu how to fight and all that stuff, and he's like having a little fun here. He's just being chilled and like ready to attack at any time in a weird way. He's not ready to attack, but he's like, he possesses all of that great power, and he's holding back there. Similar to what Vegeta did, he did the same thing with, I believe, well, I guess Majin Buu came with Babidi, but it wasn't exactly 100% the same. You had Supreme Kai and Kibito, things like that. And the reason why he decided to take this part of the timeline instead of having to go right where it was at with the Oob Saga, it was because he liked the way the characters were in this state. They were in their prime. They weren't too old to the point where it was in the Oob Saga where Bulma was old and they were all old. Right here, they were still young. They were still in their prime, and it was just pretty much with Bulma having to have a party to get everybody back together and stuff like that. So it was pretty cool. I also think that Akira Toriyama said that how he kept it kind of simple. The look and everything was simple as well, because he doesn't like making things too complicated. And we love it. I mean, it's the same formula we've always had, and I like this. So that's pretty much what I have to talk about today. If you guys have any more news and information, feel free to send to me. I still haven't found or seen the movie yet, but I have seen these clips, and these clips are so awesome. The clips are pretty much like when Vegeta charges ballz. Ballz actually starts sweating a bit. I saw a sweat drop. I was like, holy shit. And then when he goes Super Saiyan God versus ballz, it was awesome as well. So if you guys want to see that, remember, check out the Facebook page. If you guys check it on the Facebook page or the Twitter page, if you guys could, just hit it up with a like. That's all I ask. Anyway, I have pretty much stated everything I needed to state. They stated 2 years for the Funimation dub. Kind of sad about that, but Kai is in the way, so who knows, maybe that might be good. I'm kind of looking forward to see how Majin Vegeta will sound like in that version, or how he's going to sound like when he goes Super Saiyan 3. Hopefully it's not nerfed to crap like they did in the Kai series, because I know the voice actors are getting kind of played out with this stuff. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hit it up with a like. Also, wait, I forgot one more thing. There's a petition. You guys are telling me about this. This can also strengthen this movement to get this into the States and the UK and Australia and everywhere else faster. I'll leave a link to that in the description, because I've seen you guys been commenting about this a lot. So if you guys want to sign this petition, I've seen this petition site work before with RuneScape and other games. So hopefully the support is brought to this video. Please remember to share this and like this video by hitting the like button or sharing this on Facebook. We need to bring as many people into this Dragon Ball Z series as we can. The more support we get for this around the world, I'm pretty sure Funimation will see this, because when a corporation sees this much of a mass building around this movie, because I mean, come on, who isn't hyped about more Dragon Ball Z? I'm pretty damn sure they'll be willing to make the investment for it. So anyway, if you guys enjoyed the information, or if you guys enjoyed the commentary or anything, hit it up with a like or favorite. I'll be seeing you guys next time. My name is Paul, and I'm out. Peace.